Who is this man? Andrew Tate, loved, hated, arrested, and now more influential than ever. A kickboxing champion who left the ring to dominate an even more dangerous arena, modern culture. Andrew Tate is not just a man, he's a movement, a way of life that has drawn in millions of young followers while sparking endless controversy. Is he a leader or a manipulator? A visionary or a toxic product of our times? To understand who Andrew Tate is today, we have to go back to the beginning. Born in 1986 in Washington, D.C., he grew up facing hardships. His father, Andrew Tate, was a chess genius, a man with a brilliant mind, but a troubled life. Andrew didn't have an easy childhood, but it's exactly what shaped his mindset: to survive and dominate. At 20 years old, Andrew decided to step into the world of kickboxing, a brutal sport requiring strength, strategy, and mental resilience. It didn't take long for him to stand out. With an impressive string of victories, Tate became a 4-time world champion. He was fast, fierce, and relentless. In the ring, he already showcased the qualities that would define his life: discipline, ambition, and an unyielding drive to win. But kickboxing wasn't enough. Tate wanted more. He wanted the world. By the late 2000s and 10s, Andrew Tate left the ring for a much bigger arena: digital culture. With the rise of social media, he realized he could be more than an athlete. He could be an icon. He began posting videos discussing money, success, and the necessity of being alpha. His ideas? Controversial, but magnetic. Before long, his persona evolved. He was no longer just a kickboxing champion. He became an entrepreneur, a motivator, and for many, a symbol of rebellion against mainstream culture. The real turning point came when Andrew Tate began monetizing his message. With the creation of Hustlers University, an online program teaching men how to earn, dominate, and win, Tate built a multi-million-dollar empire. Through a combination of charisma, aggressive marketing, and the support of a loyal fan base, he became one of the most recognizable and polarizing figures on the planet. But with success came criticism. For many, Andrew Tate was more than a motivator. He was a danger. His messages were accused of promoting toxic mindsets and reinforcing harmful stereotypes. The media began labeling him as a symbol of toxic masculinity, and his statements spread worldwide, sparking endless controversies. But for every critic, there was a fan ready to defend him. And so the legend of Andrew Tate grew, fueled by an explosive mix of controversy and charisma. But this was just the beginning. Because Andrew Tate wasn't content with being a divisive figure. No, he was about to become something much bigger and far more dangerous. If there's one thing that defines Andrew Tate, it's his ideas. Loved by fans for his bluntness, hated by critics for his extreme views, Tate has built his empire on a controversial philosophy: absolute dominance. But what does being a man really mean to Andrew Tate? And why have these ideas sparked so much controversy? For Tate, the world is a jungle, and only strong men survive. His vision? Men must abandon weakness, take control of their lives, and conquer power and money. According to him, this isn't just a right, but a duty. While many see him as a guide in a world increasingly hostile to masculinity, others believe his ideas are dangerous and divisive. Tate's traditional views on women have sparked widespread criticism. For him, the ideal dynamic is clear: men work and lead, while women support and follow. These statements, seen as outdated and sexist by many, have led to social media bans.
I'm banned from Uber.
And heated debates about gender roles. Yet, Tate has used the backlash to fuel his persona, claiming to be a victim of a system that suppresses dissent. At the core of Andrew Tate's philosophy is the concept of financial freedom. Through Hustlers University, he teaches strategies for online business success. While fans praise it as life-changing, critics argue it's a profit-driven scheme designed to benefit Tate more than anyone else. Tate's outspoken criticism of modern woke culture has further fueled his popularity. For him, movements promoting equality and diversity are attempts to weaken men and destabilize society. These messages have resonated with disillusioned youth, but raised concerns about their impact on impressionable minds. With such divisive ideas, Andrew Tate has built an empire. In December 2022, Andrew Tate was arrested in Romania under allegations of exploiting women for online content production. Authorities accused him of using false promises of romantic relationships to manipulate women into his business model, labeled as the lover boy method. Tate denied the allegations, calling them a conspiracy against him. The arrest cast uncertainty on his empire. Platforms like Hustlers University took a hit, and major social media channels removed his content. Yet, his loyal supporters continue to defend him, seeing him as a symbol of resistance against a corrupt system. Despite the controversies, Tate's fan base has remained active, sharing his material through private channels. For them, he represents a leader fighting oppression. For critics, this unwavering loyalty perpetuates dangerous narratives and overlooks the gravity of the allegations. With the trial ongoing, Tate's future remains uncertain. His lawyers argue the evidence is insufficient, but his reputation has already taken a hit. Whatever the outcome, his influence on internet culture and modern discourse is undeniable. Andrew Tate has masterfully leveraged social media, turning himself into a global phenomenon, have become mantras for millions. While fans see him as a voice against political correctness, critics highlight the dangers of his divisive rhetoric and the rise of toxic masculinity. Beyond the controversies, Tate's story raises important questions. Can we separate the message from the messenger? Can a polarizing figure offer valuable lessons? For his fans, the answer is a clear yes. For his detractors, he's a cautionary tale of how social media amplifies narcissism and manipulation. Today, Andrew Tate stands at a crossroads. His personal and professional future depends on the outcome of the charges against him and the resilience of his brand. Whether he reinvents himself or fades from relevance, his mark on a generation is undeniable. Andrew Tate's legacy divides opinions, visionary or symbol of our era's contradictions. The answer lies in the impact he leaves behind. And you, what do you think? Is Andrew Tate a victim of a system trying to silence him, or did his actions inevitably lead to his downfall? Let us know in the comments.